Hey, let's play a little game. I want you to use your imagination. And the doorbell rings, and you hear the doorbell. And so you get up and you go to the doorbell, and nobody's there. But you look down, there's a little box. And you think, I wonder who gave me this box. You bring it in and open it up. And there are stacks of $10,000 packets, cash in this box. And you realize there's 10 of them. So someone gives you 100 grand. Can you look at the box and count those packets and feel what it would be like if someone gave you 100 grand just out of the goodness of their heart for no reason whatsoever? Now you got this $100,000 cash, and I want you to pick it up, hold it. Some might fall out of your hands and land on the floor, and go ahead and try to pick that up without dropping more. Put it on the counter. Imagine taking 2 packets. Well, that's 20,000. Imagine actually going and putting those 2 packets of $10,000 somewhere. All right, I want you to imagine writing a note right now saying where they are that you're going to put in the safe deposit box, and take a second to write that note and just give thanks for this $100,000 that came to you and the way it made you feel. And because you know that this is an exercise, this is your imagination, I want you to take one more step and just give thanks for the possibility that that could happen, and the ability to imagine it, and the way you feel even just imagining it. And give thanks for how great that feels, and your ability to generate those feelings quick and out of thin air. Okay, so what you've done is you just went back to your childhood. You got into a make-believe world for just a few minutes, and you know that that whole scenario isn't real, right? But what about the feelings that you produced? Are those real? Yes, and I promise you, your subconscious mind just heard them, and maybe heard those feelings for the first time in a long, long time. So its little ears went like this. What? But what if you produce them again later on today? And then just before you go to bed, and then first thing in the morning, and maybe 4 or 5 times tomorrow, just because it's fun. And you're not doing it to force anything to change. You're just doing it for fun, to feel the feelings of having a little windfall like that. And maybe some little thing happens that's not even the 100 grand, but like $2,500 comes to you out of the blue. Nothing like that happened before for a long time, and now it's happening. Little things that match the feelings that I'm generating. You could end up getting lost in these wonderful daydreams. And if you do, and if you live in those feelings, I promise you something is going to happen. Things are going to happen, and they're not going to stop happening, because your subconscious mind has to keep your life congruent with your predominant feelings. And now you're generating feelings that don't match the current reality it's generated or created for you. And it will have a little mini meltdown. It cares deeply about congruency and alignment. So, and you have nothing to lose. Nothing. The worst that can happen is you had some fun.